Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested and ready to begin your day. This is your daily tarot and oracle, your daily insight on life and love for May 5th, 2022, also being timeless. So wherever you're catching in time, this might be somewhat relevant or maybe not so much. But this is general collective. Don't force it to fit your life. If you do have questions about booking a session, go ahead to the description, find the email address. Go ahead and reach out, or you can find me on the social platforms at Raising Savak, and that's on all the social platforms. So it's the at RAISINGSEVAK. Why am I spelling it out? Why am I taking the time to do that? Because spam accounts. There's no punctuation, no spaces, no numbers. There you go. And if you have any doubts, just understand I'm never going to solicit my works to you. You can feel free to ask questions about them. Anyway, let's do this. So again, for May 5th, also being timeless 2022, you got it. This is what we're working with. Look at these luscious bad boys right here. Look at these. Oh, that's so beautiful. And they're all completely on their keister. The only thing that is upright are the first two cards. A third of the cards are upright. Wow. That's fun. So anyway, this looks like absolutely being in hell, being in the hardship, being at a major disadvantage. And I feel like this is something that has been going on for an extended period of time with you. It is all necessary for change, and it's coming to a close. So we have the Star card here, which I love to say because I got this from Ramblin' Mike however many years ago. You don't get the Star card unless you've been through the hellfire, and it's absolutely true. The Star card is all about renewal. It's about faith. It's about hope. It's just a complete restart. It's life working in your favor, but it's also the card of Aquarius too. So this is unique and it's quirky, and it's kind of feeling it has this feeling that is deceiving more than what it looks. Not that anything's a liar. It's just the intensity of what you are feeling is well hidden by what seems to be a mask in here. So this, I feel like you're using that mask to your advantage. I swear to God, you are. You've escaped the hardship. You've been cut loose, but man, did that come with some unfair lessons. This came with its own hardships, didn't it? This, you just want to move on. I got it. I know that you want to move on, but you don't have any more F's to give. It's really hard to overwhelm your emotional state again. You're not going to let anything like what you went through ever pile you up again. You just don't have room for this in your life. And it seems like you don't know where this is going. You don't know what's going to come out of this. And it's not going to be anything fast by any stretch of the imagination. So what the heck is going to be coming about? Yes, I know that you're amazing. I know that you're strong, but I also know that you're at one of those scary positions in life. It's where a person really has nothing to lose. When a person has nothing to lose, they have nothing to lose, and they are not going to be stopped by anything. That's kind of where I think you are. So you don't know where this is going, but again, it's not going to happen fast, so what the hecking heck? All right, let's look at this. All right, you're not ready to start anything right now. You just don't see it to be possible. You don't feel like it's there. What else? You're still recovering from the last Tower moment and the last sense of just nothing but cluster F's of misunderstandings in your life. Yeah. People's complete inability to communicate really hurt you. I think that was the kind of the theme of everything. Horrible communication, complete misunderstanding, and raining complete hellfire down on the situation. It's backbreaking. So look, you're still in recovery from that, and you don't want to give anything or anyone that amount of rope in your life again. It's caused too many problems. It's created just too much burden in your life. I feel like this is going to be a trauma that comes to the surface that you are not yet ready to deal with. It feels like it's at the precipice of coming to the surface to be dealt with. But I think that you have to, heal a little bit more from this hell in order to be able to face this. So it's surrounded by the Chariot. So this is a pivot. This is a change. It's obviously positive. It's just the Chariot is, there's going to be two directions that this can go. This is either going to make you, or this is going to break you down. There's two roads this can go down. Are you going to be the victim and just lay in that hurt? Or are you going to be the survivor who's going to get somebody's ass kicked in the most figurative way? I feel like it's probably the latter. It's going right along with the apathy that I was feeling from the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is not a king to be messed with. This is a king who is done. I love that for them. It's genderless. I don't give a crap. That's masculine energy. This is masculine energy that has been toyed with, that has been taken advantage of. It's not anything that wants to be played with again. All right. Where are we going with this? Alrighty. My Merlin's desk is a little crowded. Why is this still going? You want to? There you go. That's going to smell like nice plastic in a moment. I don't even dare to pick it up right now. I had a candle burning. I left the match piece in it because it's a little flimsy piece of wood. It didn't go out. All right, so let's look at what this pivot, what this Chariot is all about. It seems like the reputation that has been hanging on to you for however long, and it's not the most favorable of reputations. I feel like it's about to be wiped clean. I feel like you're getting a whole new start, personal identity. I feel like this has got to be something that you can't behave the same way that you did in the past. Not that anyone's going to hold you to it, but let's look at what that past brought you. It brought you nothing but, okay, obviously, even in the bad times, it's not always all bad now, is it? So I get that there was good times. I'm not saying your life has been pure crap. I need you to understand that. But the theme of hardships and the reputation that has been gained through that, that's being rewritten. So we have the clear, cancel, and delete. How can you reaffirm yourself as a person? How can you step into being that character that you deem so worthy? And well, we're gonna get to it now, aren't we? Still getting pulled to this particular deck. Okay. So we have vacuum away fear. You are a powerful light worker. Third eye chakra, ear chakra. Not looking at this in the classic way. So for this, it feels like being able to trust what you see and hear, and that you are not an idiot. How many times have somebody looked you square in the eye and told you it's not what you think? How many times did that go against exactly what you were feeling in that time? And was it what you thought, or was it even worse? So that's kind of where this is going. It's keeping it as practical and nonsensical as possible. It's not really fearing stepping on toes anymore. So what I'm seeing in this is you're going to stomp on those toes. You're not going to be swayed by anybody's sense of authority or sense of, well, false sense of power. And you're going to call it as it is, which I don't think that they're prepared to deal with from you. So you might get a little bit of pushback, but again, for somebody who's like you and has this feeling of nothing to lose and F around and find out, this is going to be quickly realized by them. It's really one of those awesomely intimidating ones. So what's the shadow work? Not Hercules. It's not Hercules. What is it? Hulk. Hulk. I feel like you're turning kind of into the Hulk or She-Hulk, whatever. Oh God. Okay. So let's talk about gaslighting. Let's talk about manipulation towards you. Your shadow work is thinking that you are the manipulator and that maybe you are making things worse than what they were. I don't think that you were making things worse than what they are or were. This is something that you have got to work on, and it's going to take a long time for you to work on. How many times have people told you that you are seeking attention, you're a liar, or again, it's not what you think, or it's always fill in the blank. You're coming to realize that that is a person who really had the advantage of you believing their bullshit. This is somebody who was able to not only manipulate you, but others too. And their entire reputation was on the base of who they would have to believe them. I do feel like you're not playing that part anymore, and they know that. And this has got to be something that you work through, because there is a level of guilt that you are doing because you are changing. And the old self wants to tell the new self that the old self was indeed somehow a liar in this, and that it's not even the internal you's voice. That old you's voice was manipulated by that person, so there's still that influence of that person in the old mind, and this is kind of what you're addressing at this point in time. And I think that you, in the now, in the shadow work, needs to talk to this older version of yourself and start to deprogram them from that person who kind of built their own foundation off of your manipulation. Okay, so now what? What do you need in this? Healing with the angels. Why is this over here? I don't even feel like this belongs out here. You know what? That's never the case. I'm going to leave it there until I have the rest of the cards, because God knows if I put it back, it's going to somehow fall off the Merlin desk, and I'm going to have to get it anyways. I'm going to have to bend over, get it up, and then read it to you because, well, issues. Focus. Divine guidance. What's this? Signs. Dreams. What's this one? Harmony. And what's this one? Hold on. All right. Let's look at this. We have your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited, ignites passion towards your life. So, part of your healing in the shadow work is going to involve you. And I think, calling in and focusing on what's bringing you peace and coming out of your shell. So there's a lot of shame in the shadow work, and I think that this was going along with somebody else's ideals of your life and going along with somebody else's molds and the pressure of those around you. I do feel like this is family oriented. I also feel like there is a level of forgiveness that you keep having to give yourself for giving them that rope in your life just to keep the peace. The fact that you gave all that away just to maintain the peace, it's keeping you in a personal war. So the forgiveness, the more that you're able to forgive how you were on such a short leash before and what you did to maintain that leash, this is going to cause the healing and emerging that is, well, it's going to be coming out with you. So this is a new, younger version of yourself. And I don't mean in actuality, I mean figuratively. This feels youthful, it feels more playful, it has a sense of innocence with it. And the dreams is following through with what what you used to go back to in the day, your dreams and ambitions for yourself, the ways that you had seen yourself, all the hopes that you had. And we also have the signs. So this is going to start to put in place the changes that you need to do for yourself and break away from the pressures of what that home life looked like. And I do feel like this is either family by extension or your family of origins, but wherever you are coming from, this is the character and idealisms that you are breaking away from and really emerging in your own. And again, there's this level of forgiveness for the intimidation that was involved in this in the past, and also how this has held you still. So let's see. After you start to come out of your shell, let's see what then. ET. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. So it's pushy, folds like origami. This isn't you. Some sort of pushy jerk in your life is really working with nothing. This is somebody who has a false sense of stoicism, a false sense of being the hero, and it's not even in their own world, it's the hero in your world. And this is somebody who feels like they are unstoppable and can intimidate anybody, but in actuality, when you come up to the plate, when you step up to them, they fold like origami. They got nothing to back them up. And the fact that you have the audacity to even confront this with them, and even in your own way, this doesn't feel volatile. It takes away all their ammo. It's very interesting. All right, so once you get somebody to sit the heck down, what is this going to do with you? You're gonna feel 10 feet tall. I love this. It's gonna change a lot of things in your life, and I feel like you are actually going to be weirdly extrovert. Like, I think your confidence and your need to connect with others is gonna go through a growth period. I think that there will be more physical action taking place. This feels like a party, a gathering. It feels like this is a long time coming. I feel like you've been craving this friendship, companionship in your life. It's just, you've had nothing but codependent people around you who like to keep you in your place. That wasn't even your place. So this is somebody who is safe, secure, who's wise, who's stoic, who's very self-aware. They're very self-aware of the empire that they built, and they know what they're capable of. And they don't give the appearance of always having to protect themselves, but they wear their armor underneath all of it. This is not something that they wear on their sleeves. This is somebody who has been through the ringer and has come out the other side, and it hasn't made them a painful person. It's actually, while they're still strong, it has softened them. They don't have that edge. It's like time has worn them. I really love this about this person. I think that this is you. So you have the ability to protect yourself, but this feeling of, it's a healthy anger. It's a controlled anger. And it also feels like a passionate anger. You're going to be very wise with what you invest your energies into. Very much a level of detachment that has come about. You've gotten so much more information. You've freed yourself of that shackle, of these people. And they're not going to be able to get a hold of you again. There's nothing that they can tell you. There's nothing that they can threaten you with. And there's nothing that they can withhold from you that would ever keep you around. And this makes you the King of Cups. This makes you strong, secure. It makes you look forward to the future. You're very in touch with your emotions. Your ships are coming in. Everything is in divine order. This is absolutely, without question, a new cycle in your life. Everything, all the gears are in perfect riding motion. This is very good luck for you. This is a wonderful omen for you. All right, that's been the Daily Tarot and Oracle, the daily insight on life and love for May 5th, 2022. Again, being timeless wherever you're catching in time. This might be relevant. So if you have questions about what services I provide, what's available, what your time zone is, pricing, sales, discounts, yada, yada, yada. Again, go to the description, find the email address, or you can find me on the social platforms at Raising Savak. Again, one word, no spaces, no punctuations, no numbers. And that's RAISINGSEVAK, nothing else. One word. I'll talk to you soon. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you are greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. So it looks like somebody screwed up. Yep. Somebody is feeling like they have completely surrounded themselves, immersed themselves in something that they were extremely committed to. This is somebody who is all about commitment, who's all about having faith and coming together and having like this massive celebration in their life. And it looks like they screwed up. Somebody feels like they have committed to the wrong thing, and now it's feeling completely trapped. This is hard. They want to work through it, but this is not seeing eye to eye. There's a lot of trust issues. There's a lot of broken promises. I feel like this person is a good person. I do. I feel like they are actually scared to step forward and take the next step. They really don't have faith in themselves. They're going to be okay. They're going to get through this. But whether or not it's in this situation or not, I don't know, because the Lovers is in reverse. Yeah, they're ready to move on. They are getting a stone cold sober look at reality and kind of set. So the shadow work that this is involving is, seems like it's third party. Yeah, there's a lot of trust issues with this person. Whoever this is about, they are very commitment centered, but also whoever they're committed to, they feel like they've made the wrong choice. This might be you, this might be somebody that you're dealing with. So what's going to be the outcome? It looks like they want to move on. The Devil in reverse. Unattached. Yeah. Somebody might be going through a breakup soon. And I think it's a long time coming. And I think that this person probably deserves their freedom. Somebody is incredibly stressed out. They feel like they have no decent choices to be had in here. They feel like they've been robbed of any of their decisions. This is overwhelming to them. It's painful. I feel like this is actually causing them physical pain. They want to escape. I don't feel like they are going to escape. This person is, they feel irrational, and they feel they're looking for some sense of escapism. This is with matters of the heart. So what's the advice? Matters of the heart. Don't you love it? What's the advice? Protect yourself. This is a very codependent relationship. It seems like there's a lot of karmic lessons in here. It also feels like you're closed off. You have no idea where you want to go. And it feels like you're just trying to keep a sense of grounding, focus. Yeah. Protect yourself. This is something that I see you having to make a decision about. And it feels like it's going to come out of nowhere. All I see is you staring at this third-party situation, wondering where you went wrong, what went wrong, and life is trying to give you a cup out of nowhere. It's trying to give you an out. So this, it looks like you have to get away from that block and get what you actually are supposed to receive in here. This is going to be your focus. It's going to be something for you to take care of. This is going to help you blossom and get through this. So this, it feels a lot of effort and control on your part. All you're trying to do is keep your wits about you. I get that completely, but stop feeling like you have to be so strong. All right, so what's the advice with this? All right, start making a plan. There's going to be a time to take action right now. And what I'm seeing with this is don't let yourself overthink, because you do tend to fold on a lot of your intentions because of fear. Don't let fear back you out of it right now. Develop a plan and work your networking to get you help. This looks like a bad situation for you. If it's not, discard this. But if this is a bad situation, use your resources. I know it's tough, but you'll get through it. This is actually a very lucky time for you. So we're seeing serendipity coming off of the soulmates in reverse next to loyal hearts and thinker and a leg up. So look, some people we have deep soul bonds with are here to teach us some of the most empowering and scary lessons of all in our life. And I think that that's what you are facing in your personal connections right now. I know that it's probably very scary for you, but this is actually a stroke of luck on your behalf. So I know that you are loyal and you want loyalty. You're looking for loyalty. You have a beautiful and gifted heart. This is no time to let that heart fall to the wayside. It's time for you to look at the soulmate in reverse and ask yourself, what was the lesson that they had taught you? What did this teach you about your capacity to love? And I want you to know, I don't see necessarily reconciliation in this. I also want to keep in mind, regardless of what cards say, if a relationship is toxic, abusive, illegal, I don't care what the cards say, get away from it. Your safety is what matters most. So what I'm seeing in this is you being that wonderful person you are. You know exactly what it is, what you want to go after. And it's time for you to focus in on that. And then we have a leg up. So this is talking about not having to go this alone. Have somebody there to go through this with. Now, this also could be talking about reaching out to source, to spirit, to God. And if you're atheist, reach out to flippin' science, or, lean against the wall, for God's sakes. I do not care, but you have faith in something and it's time to start utilizing that. So this, what is your natural go-to on that one? Where does your heart gravitate towards? What do you consider to be your rock in life? It's time to start leaning on that. This, what do you want to experience? What do you want to take from this as far as a lesson goes? And what do you want to discontinue from your future experience with this? Spirit is going to answer your prayers. Even science will answer your prayers. Whatever you are praying to is going to answer your prayers, but you have to be very specific with it and have a little bit more detail going in with them. And I love this. I was talking about having faith and asking for help with a client earlier. It was this idea of, with what? What do you need help with? Put it out there. Write it out there. Be very specific. I hope this made sense. A lot of cards came out, so this is going to be a two-parter. This is a long letter from someone who loves you on the other side. Also, this could be from your main guide, but regardless, whoever this is, they love you dearly and they want to give you a message. So I have 5 cards in front of me, and listen with an open heart and an open mind. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it's taken you to reach at some point of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune in to the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, you'll be happy. Your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments. I can't read sometimes, I'm sorry. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself and not arriving at any particular destination. If you allow your awareness to settle, and you'll hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that they cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which can not be your sixth sense, but your first and primary navigation system of your soul. You are entering into the age of consciousness, and it's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multi-sensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infused in all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth. We are all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. What is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results and let go of your fears and allow for the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion the kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. It is you. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be so happy you did. This is a time where you'll tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results, miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons in achieving your dreams. And do you know how much we love you? We love you and want to help you. We are here for you. We hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help. That's where the detail comes in. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled in the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas for how things will play out may be quite different from yours, but trust us, Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do our magic and pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle has taken place. The common saying is, be in the world, but not of it, and wear the world loosely. This refers to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas how this should all play out. Just know that the outcome doesn't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There is a real freedom in knowing and accepting life. So, will you wear the world loosely, or will you let it straitjacket you? It's your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Spirit is going to turn out everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. So this, through all of the mishaps of my misspeaking on this, it's really talking about you being a co-creator with Spirit and how this is going to happen, but it's going to be tweaked even more into your benefit. And Spirit loves you and needs you to know that you are one of many co-creators. You have a very important reason to be here, and this needs to play out. So be direct in Spirit with what you're asking for help and what your needs are, and know that they'll be met and then some. So Spirit wants you to know how they love you. They have always loved you. They are forever loving you, and they are forever talking to you about your life that's unfolding. So what do you want help with from Spirit? What do you want them to see? Because they do see it all, but what do you want them to acknowledge? So how dedicated you have been to others and all that you have given this life is exactly how you need to be dedicated to your life, your purpose, and your magic. So a lot has been cracking open and crumbling in your world, it seems. And I know it seems like hell on earth. It's just, why is this happening? Well, because, my dear, you are awakening. You have a very specific calling in this life, and you have felt this nudging for quite some time. It's getting louder. Spirit's not going to let you ignore it. In fact, it's going to demolish everything that is holding you back from fulfilling this. As painful as it seems, it's only painful because of how deadly your grip is on this. Spirit wants you to let go so that you can be put where you are meant to be, where you will best play out in this journey of life. And this is saying, what are you being called to journey to? You're at a rite of passage, crossing a threshold. It's been getting very intense. Spirit knows, it understands that. But this is going to be means to an end. Everything is coming together. And I think that this might actually be bringing about new people in your life who are part of your soul tribe. These are people who are awakening just like you are. This is calling in your tribe. You are not going to be doing this alone. You are not meant to be this alone. And Spirit understands that you've probably been around a regular, people, your regular tribe, your group. But it feels kind of like there's been this divide between you. Maybe it's not so blatant, but it feels like maybe there's just something missing, which this is where all of these things are starting to come into play. So what is coming into play? I actually want to ask through a different deck, and yeah, we're going to do the angel therapy. So what is coming into play for you? So let's see, there's going to be more on career, home, finances. So this is going to be part of soul purpose and journey. I do feel like that's going to be going through a transformation in your life. The mediumship is also working on your guided intuition in this situation. I do feel like this is probably an audible noise that you are hearing, either externally, internally in the head. It is definitely like something is talking to you, giving you direction. And there's also this and this. So clear yourself. This is talking about having a clear baseline to work from. So this might involve detoxifying the body. I'm not telling you not to take medication, but anything that is an overstimulant in your life, this is telling you to clear that out so you can have the direct messages coming from a clear base and not a place of agitation, because in only doing that, it's going to bring about more to be agitated about, and then you're just going to burst. It's going to be annoying for you.